What's up, guys? It's Branden Flash. Today we're headed from Charlotte, North Carolina at my apartment. We're headed to Greenville, South Carolina to check out the new Electrify America Gen 4 installation. That's a site we've been to before and had issues, so I'm excited to see that Electrify America has done their retrofit of the new hardware. Looking forward to checking out, seeing if it bricks my truck like has been reported on some vehicles with Gen 4 hardware. And we might also check out the Charlotte Rivian Adventure Network site and see how that's coming along. But first, Kaylee has made me agree to pick up coffee for her and bring it back. So got to run across the street, grab her coffee, bring it back, and then we'll hit the road. It's about 100 miles each way. Just reset my trip here and ordered some Starbucks for myself. I was going to grab a refresher, but somehow this Starbucks is sold out of every type of refresher, which is very strange. And I'm not in the mood for actual coffee this morning, but ordered a sugar plum Danish and gonna pick up Kaylee's apple crisp macchiato and bring it back. Then we'll hit the road. Curious to see how it does. We're at 56% state of charge right now with 157 miles estimated range on the truck. And we're at 7362 miles on the odometer. So definitely been piling the miles on this truck and it's doing great. So no complaints at all. Got the goods. All right, so let's get going here. So that's where we're going. We're going through Gastonia and then all the way out to Greenville. So 101 miles. Let's get on the road here and let's see what we'll arrive with, or what the truck thinks we'll arrive with anyway. 50 miles there. I'm gonna leave it in all purpose. We're in Neil mode right now. I haven't driven off 56%, and let's get to it. Really crazy amount of traffic over here. I don't really know why it's so backed up and everything. It's kind of strange. Guess just a really busy area with poor traffic flow, but gotta turn left here, I guess. I think I was actually supposed to turn left there. Yeah, I was, but oops. What a mess. This is really not a fun interchange to be getting on and off. Well, we've arrived here with 14% state of charge, 39 miles estimated. I've got my camera set up. There we have efficiency, 1.92 miles per kilowatt hour, 100 miles driven. Got my camera up there to record the screen on the truck. Got my iPad set up here to record the screen of the unit itself. I'm going to start charging and then get plugged in here. And then I'll give you guys a tour of what's going on here and of the new Electrify America hardware that we've got and that you can see here. Well, just got plugged in here, activated the charging. That's not ideal. Guess I'll put that over. Really not ideal as far as charge recording goes to have the cord like that. Okay. I guess that works, just putting it alongside the credit card reader there. So we're initiating charging. We'll see how this ramps up here. It's interesting. I started with Pass Plus. I don't know why it's showing Pass. See how this starts, how quickly it goes. Worth noting, I'll dig into this in just a moment, but this is actually a Signet Gen 4 rather than the typical BTC that we've been seeing previously. So this is actually different hardware, even though it's to the same spec. So we're getting right about 100 kilowatt there, ramping up. Let's see how responsive that is. Pretty darn responsive, actually. Cable cooling's ramping, I can hear it going. We should get about 200 kilowatt. And just like that, we're getting right about 200 kilowatts. So that's pretty darn solid. We'll let that run for a moment here. I'm gonna see if there's any spot that I can kind of get a look inside of the equipment. Kind of. May have to just fly my drone in there to get a better idea. So just noticing this new feature here. So it shows 205 kilowatt there, but it shows 207 as the vehicle requested charge speed. So that's pretty interesting. Like to see that. But I can't really see in there, so I'm gonna actually put my drone in the air and check it out that way to see what kind of hardware they got going on in there. Maybe we'll look in this door a little bit. So you can kind of see a little bit-ish, maybe. Not with the camera, at least. There you can see a cabinet, but I'll put the drone in there to get a better look. Well, charging is going quite well. I really like the charger speed requested by your vehicle aspect there. For some reason, it didn't do my Pass Plus. We'll see how it goes at the end. Cable is actually a bit warm. Kind of interesting in that regard. Just was chilling on the gear tunnel, and everything's going well. I got some photos of the equipment in there. Interestingly, there's only 2 cabinets, but there's 3 of the new 350 kilowatt units, and none of them say balanced. In the regard that how Electrify America said they're going to be handling it if there's a power sharing, but not entirely sure. So that's 24502 01. There's another one over there, so it's really kind of interesting. I'm not sure which ones are sharing with what, but I guess we'll see in just a moment here as this EV6 that just arrived plugs in. See how that goes. So far, I'm pleased. I think it's worth noting that SK Signet doesn't actually have a 350 kilowatt cabinet listed on their website. They only have a 350 kilowatt solution if you buy 2 of their 175 kilowatt cabinets and use them together, similar to the old ABB style where you had to have 2 cabinets to get a 350 kilowatt, because it was actually 2 175 kilowatt cabinets. And same with the older Signet that Electrify America has used prior to switching to their Gen 4 dispenser style here. So I don't know if that's a precursor to SK Signet introducing their own 350 kilowatt solution that everyone can buy, or well, every CPO can buy, or if this is a product specifically made for Electrify America and not intended to be sold by anyone else. So time will tell. Well, we finished charging here. We've got an ID4 here now that's charging at a whopping 23 kilowatts, so that's not good. Not sure what's broken there, whether it's on the car side or the charger side. Let's see here. So that charging session costs $35. I really don't know why it didn't apply my Pass Plus, because that's the plan that I selected when I activated, so very strange in that regard. Let's see here. Got the EV6 over here, and they're getting a whopping 95 kilowatt, which seems a bit low. They're from Georgia, so they're on a trip, so their battery should be decently warm. It's not that cold out. It's 70 degrees out. Very strange, but I'm gonna unplug and then we're gonna head back to Charlotte. Well, we charged up to 70% and this is where we're headed next. So we're headed basically the same way back. Get started there. So 98 miles back. Got a full house over there. Let me just drive by and I'll show you. So we've got the ID4 that we saw before. We've got a very nice e-tron, blacked out but white. We've got a Polestar 2, the brand new 2023. You can even see the new Polestar Optimized, I think it is, badge. And then the EV6 that we saw before as well. So great lineup. Hopefully everyone's charging well. And now let's hit the road back to Charlotte. Now it's time for the chaos again of getting out of this place. Really not fun. Luckily we're turning right immediately to get back on, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I'll reset my trip here just so we can compare. We're almost at 7,500 miles. Here's my lifetime average, sitting pretty consistent at 1.88 miles per kilowatt hour, but we crossed over 4 megawatt hour of energy used. Well, we're at the REI here in North Lake with the Rivian Adventure Network installation, and unfortunately it looks like not a whole lot has changed since I was here last. If you watched my drag racing video, I showed you pretty much the exact same thing that we're seeing today. You can see the big pile of the bases for the cabinets ripped out there. You can also see the concrete all gone, because there was concrete there when we were here a while ago. But yeah, it looks like not anything has happened since. A little bit unfortunate, but I guess we'll just keep coming back here as needed and check it out and see when it eventually gets built. And look at the Rivian, looking pretty great as always. Well, here are the trip stats. We're just about to leave the REI North Lake here. 2.1 mile per kilowatt hour, not bad. And we're at still, we actually made the trip, or the lifetime trip, go up very slightly, 1.89 mile per kilowatt hour. And on that note, I think I'm gonna wrap it up on this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one.